Hey everybody, welcome. This is going to be our first live meeting that we're going to be having this year. We're going to have these every month, so whoever can't make it to the downline meeting will get to still do the video and cover everything that we're doing. Hey Charlie, how are you? So this video today is going to cover, again, everything that we went over. And then hopefully we can kind of get some discussions going on some of the topics that we've got. So Charlie will give a couple people or a few more, couple minutes or so to have people come back on. I've got an eyelash in my eye. That's what, did you fight the Kroger crowd, Charlie, today? All right, head to the grocery store. We're totally ready for this weather. So, okay. Well, let's go ahead. We are going to get started because whenever, anytime anybody comes in or they can rewatch, the video, they'll be able to catch up. So we're going to start off with the introduction of knowing that it is time for the Occasions catalog. And so if you haven't seen it, which Charlie, I forgot to give you yours Saturday when you were here, so I'll make for sure that I definitely get you a copy. So that's what, so this is the catalog we're going to be talking about, and our celebration catalog. I couldn't think of the word. So that we're going to be talking about those two today. And it's like super exciting. And then, so now we're going to go on to our quarterly. It's hard to do this when you're doing it live and you're not having, you know, everybody here and like staring at me this way. This is kind of weird. So anyway, so our quarterly ordering, this is the beginning of the quarter. So everybody has their 3 months to get their $300 in sales in. Being celebration, you should not have any problems getting your $300 in sales just because there's so many bonuses that you can get. And so they have done some different items to help with that quarterly auctions. Hey, Robin, I seen you pop in. Deanna is here. Yes, Deanna, you can still watch. You can see everything that's going on, and there's no worries about you not being in our downline. We wish you were. So, but again, it's quarterly, starting the quarter for getting your $300 in, and with all of the samples that's been out on all of our Facebook pages, all of Pinterest, there should be no doubt that you will fall in love with probably every product in the Occasions catalog, along with what's in the Celebration catalog. So just we'll start monitoring all of that on that one. The next thing that we need to talk about is Stampin' Up! Is celebrating their 30th year this year. I can't believe it. For me, being my third time through, if I would have stuck it out, the first time that I did Stampin' Up, I would probably be in my 20th year. I'm excited to be into my 10th year with them, and I'm excited to be celebrating this 30th anniversary with them. They have so many things planned for us coming up in the different, through different things that they're going to be doing this year. Stace, you're just as old as I am, maybe just a year younger, whatever. So anyways, so if the first time you place an order, a demonstrator order, they are going to send you the 30th year pin. Everybody will get one. You hold on to it. If you lose it, you can't purchase another one. But I am excited on that one. And like I said, I'm excited to see everything that they're going to do this year with it. So with that one being said, there is, and I actually have it down further on, going over for the on stages and talking about what's going to be in for the 30th year. So let's kind of go into how I want to do our year. As the I Ink I Can Stampers, I want to do it because I know most of you guys are all hobbyists. That's exciting, and I'm ecstatic to have you guys as hobbyists. That I don't pressure that part of it. But we're going to work on ourselves, and that's one of the things that I need to do for myself as Nikki Barnhart, is working on things that I know I need to change and that I want to. So what I did is I told everybody that was here at the actual downline meeting, is I had a list of several words, and we're going to kind of go by these words. So I want everybody to grab or to get like a little notebook for themselves, just something that they can carry or keep next to their bed or on their crafting table, something like that. And we are going to choose one word. When I first originally started to do the one word, I knew I was going to do this like back in September. And I thought, okay, I will bring this out in the first of the year when I'm really ready to get back into our meetings. And then now everything is going by one word, which I think is kind of funny. But so when you're choosing your one word, my word is rebuild. And so I know that one. I know Michelle Hillis, hers was reduce. Deb Cook's, hers was, oh my gosh, I forget. But hers was good, but it was I'll think of it. So some examples of your one word is acceptance, achieve, and I've got like 8 or 9 pages of words. So I'm just going to kind of go over a few of them. Balance, begin, brave, breathe, comeback, compassion, compose, change. Let's see here. Free, experience, experiment. So why don't you guys, the ones that's on here, comment what might be a word that you want to live this year by. Like I said, mine is rebuild, and it's not just rebuilding my Stampin' Up! Business, not just rebuilding, Stampin' Up! Wise. It's something that I need to do for myself. I need to rebuild my checking account. That was one of the things, not doing classes while Mom was sick, really, that really dampened, because I was used to having that extra money, that's part of the business. And, so having my Tuesday night classes and not having that anymore. So if there was things I wanted Stampin' Up, I actually had to use my money from my work check, not my Stampin' Up. So, I didn't have that extra money like I did. And so that's one of the things that I need to do, is I want to rebuild my checkbook. I want to rebuild my class schedule. I need to rebuild me, because I taking care of Mom and Dad for so long that was my life. You guys all know that. You guys were all there for me on that one. So it's, even though I was still able to do the things that I wanted to do, I'm still rebuilding me and, rebuilding my emotions and, dealing all of that. So that is how, so every kind of little thing that I'm doing, I'm thinking about how I'm rebuilding. I need to, rework my, my stamp area and organize that and, all of that. So that is all in rebuilding. So Charlie, yours is hope. That's awesome. And, and I know that that's, that is going to be a great word, for you. Stace, what about you? Robin, what about you? What would be a word that maybe you want, to, and it can be a positive word. I mean, it's, it doesn't have to be, anything, beach. There you go, Stace. Vacation all the way. I so wish, but we know you're not going to be vacationing because you've just bought that house. So that's like, your word is move. Totally. So we'll give you half a year of move, half a year of beach. How's that one? But that's a perfect word for you. So that's, so heat. Okay. What would be heat for you? What does that one mean to you? Just an example. Challenge would be your word. There you go, Deanna. Since the furnace is out in the new house, you're hilarious, Days. That's what. So, Deanna, on challenge, tell me what you mean by what would be a good challenge for you and what makes you pick that word. Just an example. And while you guys are doing that one, let me just read a couple more words. Journey, happy, habit. Let's see here. Mindful, move, make, magic, purpose, reduce, peace. That's a good one. I needed that one last year. I need to get credit cards in stock not credit cards, for a display at school. Stace, we can definitely help you work on that one. And then we've got lots of cards that are made that we can, from where I've got extra ones that we can put in like a little, to make a display for you to have at the school. That would be easy. That's not a problem. Shine. That's a good one. Wisdom. Value. That's very good examples there, Deanna. I totally get that one. So get your journal and, write your word down in that journal, and Stace organizes like that. That's probably a great word for you this year. It's, organizing your schedule, organizing, the new house, organizing through everything. I get it. That's great. So get your journals, and write your word in it. And as you, write down like your steps of how you, for you, Stace, on organizing, Deanna, for you on your, your challenges, that way, declutter. That's a word I need. So I need to have all of these words every year. But, and that's exactly it. So write those down in your journal and work on them little by little. And then it doesn't have to be like a full page of what you did that day, but just jot yourself a note that you worked on your word. You lived by you lived by your word. That's going to be awesome. And I cannot wait to really hear how all of that goes this year. And there's going to be, every month, we're going to have different, like little writing things or different things basing us on our word for the year. And we'll have some fun things coming up. I've got some ideas and just kind of following all of that one. So I'm looking forward to that. So make sure you get that into your journal. And the next thing that we did is I gave everybody a little piece of paper. And we're going to do 3-month goals. So I want you to, if you're, grab a piece of paper right now and write down, 3, 4, 5 goals for the next 3 months. The next 3 months. So think about that. And because these are going to go into our journal as well. And we're going to work on it. I know, like Janet's, one of hers was she wants to drink more water. So she is, and what's funny is when I seen her at the auction, she was, she came up to me and she's like, I drank 2 bottles of water today so far, or whatever it was. And I, of course, patted her on the back, and I'm like, good for you. That's exciting. And so she's, really wanting to work on that one. I know Michelle Hillis, she's a diabetic, and so she wants to work on, working on her numbers. And so that's part of her reduce. And so she's keeping in touch with me of, it's only been just a few days, but she's keeping in touch with me on, doing that one and writing it in her journal. Some of mine is, I want to get the basement organized. That's one of the biggest things, is to start really going through, using up old products and, getting rid of things, and, trying to just use up the stuff that I bought when I was going to do some classes with some ideas that I had. Mom got sick and I never used any of those products. So now they're all just, down in my basement, literally in stacks. And I have got to get rid of, I've got to use up those, those picture frames. So you guys are going to start seeing, and I was buying stuff for vendor events because I was doing so many of them, but then I, quit doing it. So now I need to use up those picture frames, use up the bags that I've got, use up all the extra cardstock and, designer series papers, those kinds of things. So that's one of my 3 months, my 3-month goals. I want to slow down on the pop. I try to only drink 1 12-ounce Mountain Dew, and that's usually during lunch. I don't know. It's just one of those things that, I drink a lot of water while I'm at work, but I always go back to my pop during lunch. It just habit, but I want to do that one. Drink more water, eat less. There you go. I'm right there with you. Another one of my goals is I want to keep ahead on my classes. I'm starting off really good. I know what classes are coming up. I know what ideas I want to do, what products I want to use. It's just a matter of getting the cards made, and I'm trying to get ahead on that part of it. And then my other one is exercise more. Mine's losing weight. I know I have plumped up, and I hate it. Hate it more than anything. So write down in your journal your 3-month goals. Next month at the next meeting, we're going to talk about what these, if you've made any or hit any of these goals. And if you hit that goal, then write down your next 3-month goal to get that one, that one going. So your goals are still going to go. We're not going to go, okay, this is a New Year's resolution, because we know that that's not going to happen. So if we can do 3 months through this celebration time, we meet every month, whether it's here online or here in person. Those are what we're going to be talking about. So make sure, work on your word and your 3-month goals and put them in a journal, and, work on that one. And, even if you only write in that journal 1 day a week, that's fine, but try to make a point, to work on it. You'll see me make posts on our page, journal day, and we may even, pick like a you know, a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night, and you may see like a thing that comes up on the page, journal day. So that way you guys can write and, you know, see where we're going on that part. So those were that part. Let's go on to now. The next part is the needs to know about celebration. Hey Lou, how are you? We know that celebration, it's already in full swing. So it started January 3 and it goes through March 31st. Which is exciting, and I'm hoping everybody has got to see their catalog, has their catalog, and is falling in love with a lot of the products. I know I am. One of the products that I'm actually been intrigued by, and I've talked to people about it when they came to the stamp camp this past Saturday and kind of showing, because I think it's a product that's kind of hidden, but you guys are seeing tons and tons of it on Pinterest and the Facebook pages, is the Brusho. And the Brusho powders, and I'm looking for them here, they are going to be on page 26. And it's these right here. So it's these little powders right there. They're a little pricey. I about stroked when I seen that they were $30 for 5 of them. But once I got them, oh my God, I love them. And you're seeing a lot of the like the magical cards or all of that that washing oh gosh, what's the word? The watercolor looks with it. So they come in these 5 little bottles, and a little bit goes a long way. These bottles will last forever. Literally forever. So you get 5. You get a blue, a yellow, an orange, a red, and a green with like some purple specks in it. There's beautiful, beautiful cards. And I am not going to do a demonstration on here. There's lots of YouTube videos, and I will probably be doing a YouTube video on it in weeks to come. Right now I've got to get through all of this snow and ice and all of the overtime that we've been getting. So, but that product is in there, and like I said, watch the YouTube videos on it. You guys are just going to be in awe over it. So anyways, so the exciting part is January 3 through March 31st. And you know that during celebration, you have this other little catalog. So it's for every $50 you spend out of our big thick one or this occasions catalog, you will get to pick something out of this catalog for free. And they have outdone themselves again. Absolutely love it. I love the cards made with this stamp set. Have you guys been noticing any of them? Awesome. 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 We're going to be doing a couple classes on this. I've got to earn a couple more of these stamp sets so I can actually do multiple cards with this stamp set. Love it. The other one that I am absolutely in love with, and I don't know if it's because I have teenage boys or because I wear Converse all the time, is I absolutely love this stamp set. But there is, you know, paper, there's dies in it right now. So the thing that they've done this time differently is they have different levels. So you've got your $50 level, and you can pick anything out of the catalog, or they have the $100 level. So if you spend $100, there is a couple different stamp sets, and there is these dies to run through the Big Shot. So if you spend $100, you can get these dies for free. And they're the Celebrate You Thinlit dies. It's got a celebrate, amazing, and you is the words. Now, I believe that these dies will go into the next catalog. They are going to bring those on through, is what I had heard. So, you know, if you can't get them for free because you want to get all the other stuff at the $50 level, then that's okay, because they are going to be available later. And then there's also this great big stamp set at the $100 level that you can get for free. And it's got the words happy and best, and then it's got the words you are, B, anniversary, birthday, you make me so, wishing you a, friends, wishes, for you, I love having a, friend like you, and then, let's see, hope you have the blank day, and then sending my very. So that way you can go on with these happy and the best. Let's see, yes, Charlie, would be great for teenage cards. I think it's really, really cool. I have them. I haven't even had to choose them. The Thinlits, I don't even have them yet. So that's exciting. I probably actually need to borrow yours. No, I'll get them. Yeah, I have seen some awesome cards with them. And I got this stamp set with it that matches it. So, but I will eventually get those Thinlits. I just haven't had the time. And, you know, I wanted to wait until after the first of the year and figure out what supplies I need to get for my upcoming classes. So that's exciting. So that is the shop through the $50 level and the $100 level. Then if we purchase $250 and turn that into a party, you get an additional $25 in free items. So you'll have your $25 worth of free, then you get an additional $25. So, you know, to do a $250 show, you get $50 worth of free stuff. That's like awesome. I cannot wait. So it's one of those that, you know, of course, I never encourage anybody to go broke and, you know, to buy things that they shouldn't be, or spending money they shouldn't be spending. But if you are at that $200 level and you can truly afford the $50 more, one, you're going to get another celebration item, and two, you're going to get an additional $25 worth of free. You know, that's just, you know, try to either ask somebody to, if there's anything that they're needing, that they can add on to that order, or if you can bump it up to that $250. But again, no pressure. Don't want you guys to put yourselves in debt on that one. And then getting people to host a party for, you know, to get all of that stuff for free. Great deal. And then the fun part during celebration is for people to join. Probably most of you guys all join during celebration, because I talk about it so much and it's such a great deal. For $99 free shipping, you get to pick $125 worth of free product, or not free product, but $125 worth of product. And then the thing is during celebration this year, you get 2 stamp sets, any ones you want, for free added to the kit. So if you've got, a friend who buys from you, talk them into getting the kit. Again, $99. You get $125 worth of stuff, free shipping, and 2 of the stamp sets that you want to get, no matter what the cost is. It can, no matter what. So that's exciting. And then the other thing to know for Celebration is they will be adding more items in the Celebration stuff in the middle of February. And I will keep everybody informed as soon as we see on the Tuesday updates what they are. So that's okay. Charlie, let's see. What did you say? This that is $25 worth of anything in the catalog. Yep. Whatever you want. So you can get an additional $25 if it's out of the Occasions catalog or in the big book. So if you want to stock up on cardstock or another die. So anything. An additional $25. So, and it's not the free stuff. It's $25 out of here. What? Or out of the big book. Okay? Out of the big thick one. So with all of that and, working on your sales, your totals, we've got, so if you recruit one person, if you get one person to get the kit and they don't have to, do the $300 or qualify, anything like that, just if one person to sign up, Stampin' Up! At the end of Celebration is going to give you one item for $25 and catalog product. So, and you can hold on to that till the new catalog comes out. So you can get something out of the new catalog for free. So one person to get the kit, and so then that way you will get $25 worth of free stuff out of the big catalog when Celebration's over, or again, save it to when the new catalog comes out. If you can get 2 people to sign up, you will get the $25 in product, and you will get 15,000 Flex Points. Now, we all know that Flex Points, you can either get catalogs with it, there's other little goodies, but I think that is enough to get $40 worth of free product. You can cash it in, and probably even something else. I'm not for sure exactly how much it takes for the $40 worth of free product on your Flex Points. But that is awesome, and so I always try to encourage to get at least 2 people to buy the kit, whether they stay active. Of course, we want you guys to all stay active, but so I can get those Flex Points. I mean, that's like killer. So, and then if you buy or sell $500 in product, you can get $25 worth of product out of the catalog. So you can't go wrong with that one. And that is in that whole 3-month period. So it's not like you have to do it just in January or just in February. You got January, February, March. And again, that's going to help keep you active for another 3 months because you'll have your $300 quota. So that is all good. Does anybody have any questions on? I know I've covered a lot of this, but you guys can also go back through, rewatch the video when it's done, and hopefully fill in some of those spots. But if you've got any questions, make sure you guys ask along the way. So then at the end of Celebration, I did this 2 years ago, and I'm going to do it again this year and from here on out, my celebration. So how do you get invited to my celebration? Celebration is, it's open to my customers and my downline. And so if you promote, so if you go from bronze to bronze elite to silver, any of those, if you promote up, then you will get invited. No pressure on anybody, but if you do promote, you get it. If you recruit just one, so if you get one person to sign up underneath you, you will, get to come to the celebration. And then the other one is if you sell $500. So if you make that $500 level, then you will get to come. And then for my customers, I'm going to do it within that 3-month period. If they purchase $150 from me within that 3 months, then my customers will get to come. And so I'm going to get ready to start really promoting that when, here it is at the beginning of January, but we're almost to the middle. And, but I want to start getting that really promoted. So, the $150 to any of my customers, if they can come. So that is, on that celebration date will be in, April, after everything is all done, with celebration. So the next part that I'm excited on is April 7th is the On Stage Live. And I am going to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And, anybody that wants to join me, we're going to be leaving on Friday, coming home on Sunday. And, I think it would be fun to go. And you're going to get to see the new Occasions catalog and, get to have all of the festivities that Stampin' Up's going to be having there. And so with that one, it's $120 to go. That's not including our gas up, our gas back, our hotel, our food. But it is $120 to register for it. And the registration is going to start January 26th and run through February 28th. But if the Wisconsin one sells out, if it sells out on the 27th, then, we're out. I am going to be online registering January 26th. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going, and this is my 10th year with Stampin' Up. So I really want to be involved with this whole 30th year. So I'm excited about it, and anybody that wants to join me, just let me know. That would be great. And so let's see here. And then I know that I'm going to be going to Disney when they have, in November, when we have the on stage or local or live or whatever it is, the convention at Disney. But I'm going to go down a week before so I can visit with family. But that we'll have plenty of time to talk about that coming up. So, like I said, let me know if anybody is interested in that April date. That way I can start making arrangements and figure out, how we're going to go, how we're going to drive, what vehicles we need to take, yada, yada, yada. So let's see here. Is there any questions that anybody may have? Anybody? Questions? So what we'll do is our next meeting here at the house is going to be February 6th at 7 o'clock. All of our meetings are going to be the first Tuesday of every month. Was it Tuesday? I've totally drawn a blank. I think so. Oh, helps if your catalog's not up, or your calendar's not upside down. So, yeah, the first Tuesday of every month. So make for sure you guys mark your calendars for the year. So February 6th. And for our card swap that night, it's going to be the either red theme, because some people may not want to do love. So you could do, red birthday, or, Red, get well. What's the actual date in April again? It is April 7th is the actual date. But we are leaving on the 6th on a Friday, coming home on a Sunday. And it's a pricey event. I totally get that one. It's, but this is part of my rebuild that I want to do and, really working on my team. So Charlie, if you can go, yay. And if not, I get it. It's all good. But yep, April 7th. Leaving on the 6th, coming home on the 8th. All right, guys. I think I have talked everyone's ear off. If there's no more questions, then we're going to go ahead and get ready to sign off as I'm going to get ready for bed. I know that the weather is definitely coming in, and we are going to be working over tomorrow right after work. So when I get off at 3, I'm not getting off. I'll be there all night long. All night. Can you imagine that one? So if you guys are up in the middle of the night and you see me on Facebook, more than likely it's either going to be minimized down. Oh, you're going to Myrtle Beach. I'm so jealous. So jealous. But, so if you guys see me on, send me a message, ding me or whatever. And, as long as the phones aren't ringing like crazy, which, I'll be busy, probably really up through 10 o'clock. And then after that, the phones will slow down a little bit once the sheriff's office discovers that we are all completely out we got all the trucks out. But, anyways, send me a message. So, Desley, I bet she has to work. This is going to be a nasty one. What they're calling for, at least. The worst part is that the rain, and then it's going to be turning into the ice. And so that's just going to make it terrible. And then the other part is it's not the amount of snow, because they're only calling for like 2 to 5 inches, and that's not bad. It's that it's going to be blowing. The wind is going to be, they're expecting like 25-mile-per-hour winds, so there's going to be a lot of drifting. And the best thing is if you can get everything you need from the grocery tonight or tomorrow morning, and don't go anywhere all weekend. That's just going to be the best thing, no matter what. Because we're not even for sure what time we're going to get off on Saturday. So, I'm looking forward to the overtime, kinda. I know I'll be tired. But it will be good. So, let's see. What did you say, Charlie? We're headed to Myrtle Beach because that's my birthday week. That's right. Because your birthday was near my dad's. You went there today to Myrtle Beach? No, I'm joking, Robin. You went to the grocery. Good for you. We went earlier this week because I knew that I was going to have to work on Friday. So but yeah, just like I said, just try to stay home and craft. That's a good idea. An excellent idea. Stacy, you need to stay home and organize. That's tonight will be fine. They're not expecting anything tonight. It's way too warm. Way too warm. It's all gonna be good. Yes, okay, that's the first one. That's one of your goals, is getting heat. Get some heat and then organize. And while you're organized, think the beach. How's that one? And Robin, what was your word again? I've forgot. April 12th. I knew your birthday was near was near my dad's. His was April 9th, and I knew that that one was on there, or was close to it. But that's going to be so much fun. That declutter. There you go. So that's what you can do on Saturday, is working on decluttering. Believe me, I feel you. I need to too. I'll be thinking about decluttering while I'm at the desk. Thinking, man, I could be at home crafting. So there you go. That will be great. And when you get done with that one, come and clean my room. I need it so bad. But then what ends up happening is I find something fun that I'm like, oh, I need to finish this. And then there goes my cleaning. So, but right now I'm trying to work on getting my color theory class ready. I've got the cards are all laid out. I just need to put them together. And so, Stace, does your new house have a fireplace? And are you guys actually moving up there, or is there things that you need to do? I haven't had a chance to talk to you. So you guys are moved up there then? Nope, haven't moved because of the furnace. Okay, that's what I wasn't for sure. We just need to sit down and check because I don't. So you can send some virtual hot cocoa. There we go. Maybe one of those little GIF things or whatever those things are called. You can send her one of those. That's hilarious. Some virtual hot cocoa. Well, that's what. All right, everybody. My hair. I've got a curl going into the inside of my ear, and it's drove me crazy this whole time I've been on. So that's what, but anyways, you guys have a safe weekend, and looking forward to seeing everybody. My next class that I have is I moved a couple of things over. So at Storybrooke, I'm doing Coffee and a Card and Cocoa and a Card. Cocoa and a Card is going to be for the kids part of it. And they're going to be doing a card from 11 to 1. And then Coffee and a Card is going to be the adults, and that's going to be from 1 to 3. And I moved it to the 20th. It was supposed to be Saturday, but I had to move that one out because I'm going to be at work. So we just changed the Coffee and a Card and the Cocoa and a Card to January 20th. I moved the Color Theory class, which is the $75 one. I moved that to the 27th. So that gives everybody 1 week longer to get their money into me. And remember, you're going to be making a 6x8 book or scrapbook with all of the different, the 4 seasons. And you're going to be making 10 cards, getting lunch, and getting all of the products that you need, plus a celebration item. So there's there's no substitutes for any of the products on that one. So it's the Color Theory is $75. $50 of that will go towards spending $50, the $150 with me to get into the celebration. But that class is $75. Again, you're getting lunch, you're getting the album, all of the supplies that you need to complete that album and to make 10 cards. So it's definitely worth it. It's again, it's probably one of the most expensive things that I've done. But we did move that to the 27th. And anybody that's interested in that, I need to have the payment by the 20th because I've got to get the supplies in. And then the second series, the sampler series, is going to be based on reds and pinks and love. And that is going to be on January 25th. So that's what... so that's going to be that one. Let's see what I can't make it. What time is Coffee and a Card? Coffee and a Card for adults is going to be from 1 to 3 on the 20th. And it's $5. So that's covering your card and whatever coffee flavor she is fixing that day. So it's $5 at Coffee and a Card, 1 to 3. 27th, what time? 10 in the morning until 2. So we'll work on the book for 2 hours. We'll eat some lunch, and then we will do the cards in the afternoon. Color Theory is here. The Color Theory class is here. Coffee and a Card is at Storybrooke. And this is something I'm doing with Storybrooke. So anytime you see Coffee and a Card, that's always going to be at Storybrooke. Sampler series on the 25th is here. Color Theory is here. So hopefully you guys have those dates. Does everything make sense? I know that was a lot to... as I was like looking through. And then the next birthday will be February. The next stamp camp is going to be February 3rd. And those are birthdays. How much is the 25th? It's going to be $12. That's the sampler series. Hey, Deb. We're going to be signing off here soon, but you'll be able to watch the whole video all the way through. Again, it'll be saved on our page. And then I'm also going to put it on our YouTube page, or on my YouTube page. So the sampler series is on the 25th. And that's $12. The Coffee and a Card at Storybrooke from 1 to 3. That's $5. And then Color Theory is on the 27th. Remember, I had to move it because of the weather. So I had to move everything up 1 week because of this weekend's weather. So Color Theory is going to be $75. And that's here. All right. So now we're going to get ready to... You're scrambling to get them all into the calendar. You're so funny. Just make a note off to the side, silly goose. The 27th is your birthday, isn't it? But you're not able to come on the 27th, correct, Robin? Okay, that's what I thought that was your birthday, but you are not coming to that class, right? Okay, that's fine. Then I'll make for sure that I make note of that one too. But yep, so hopefully we'll get to see you at the sampler series for the love one. Then we can wish you a happy birthday then. So, okay guys, I'm definitely going to hop off. It's 9 o'clock. We've been on here for an hour. That's exciting. And again, we'll be doing more videos like this as time goes on. This is part of my goals is to getting ahead and staying ahead with everybody. So you guys all have a great night, and I will talk to you here super soon. Love you guys all. Talk to you later. All right, bye-bye.